Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching. This is Running on Empty Food Review, and this is your host, the Report of the Week. So, it's dinner hour, we're here with Planet Wings, and we're back at the standard locale this time around. So we're back at the table, the chamber, the reviewing edifice, and we're here to conduct yet another review. Planet Wings is an old friend of this series. We haven't really reviewed anything from Planet Wings in, surprisingly, even for me, about almost a year. Last review for Planet Wings was October, mostly because in 2014, just powered through it all, took care of almost all the menu, and only left a few wing flavors and items kind of to the side, and never really got to them, focused on other things and so forth. But I was in the mood for wings tonight. But hey, let's get a review taken care of at the same time. So here we are back again with good old Planet Wings. The planet of wings, as some say. In our styrofoam container lies approximately 5 wings, though it appears as though there are 6 in this little soup of sauce. Now, if you can read the title, we're reviewing the honey mustard flavor wings. Now these mounds of meat that is actually boneless wings. We got them without any sort of bone, just as per tradition. I mean, mostly now I kind of prefer the bone-in wings from Planet Wings, but just to keep things in line, to keep tradition going with our Planet Wings reviews, they're still boneless. Okay, they still are. So it actually looks like they threw in a free wing. It's nice of them, you know. I'm not gonna complain there. Anyways, these are the honey mustard flavored wings. Kind of looks like someone just took a cup of honey mustard. You'd see like maybe on the side of a salad or some sort of, item. They just dumped the cup in on top of the wings and sent them out. That's what it looks like, because there's minimal coverage of the sauce on the wings, but they're laying there in this soup. Really it is. They're totally submerged in the honey mustard. But really not on top, so it seems like someone just dumped it in and plopped the wings in there too. In this little broth almost. So anyways, here's the wing. It is kind of submerged. You can kind of see some of the honey mustard on it. So we'll focus on the 2 components as we always historically have, the honey mustard sauce and then how the wings themselves taste. So the honey mustard wings from Planet Wings, going in and trying them out. And for those of you getting frustrated that we're eating this boneless wing in about 5 or 6 bites, we're doing that just for you. I mean, I already have my observations. Maybe we'll just take a single bite out of this one, just for the heck of it, though. Okay. What do they taste like exactly? Did it taste like honey and mustard? How were the wings? What did they taste like exactly? Well, here's the thing, and I think I perhaps may have been right when I said they kind of just dumped the honey mustard sauce in and then just plopped some regular wings in there. Is that, number one, first we'll talk about how the wings themselves tasted. The meat of the chicken, as they always historically have been, was juicy and tender. Very flavorful, good-sized portions, and very rich, very fresh. You can definitely tell and overall good quality. So that's always the same, though. That's the same exact thing. I say that in every single Planet Wings review because at least they're consistent with that. And consistently good, too. That's a good type of consistency right there. As for the honey mustard sauce, alright, a little watery, but, I mean, who knows? Maybe they just, maybe they did dump it on top of the wings and it kind of just slid down. I don't know. I wasn't there in the kitchen, busting in and watching them make the wings and see what they did. I didn't do anything like that. So I can't really say and confirm, and I don't have the intel. I didn't fly a drone into Planet Wings and see how they made these wings. I didn't do anything like that. I can't say what they did with the sauce. But they're definitely only partially covered, at least from what I can see in the sauce. Or the sauce perhaps may just have slid down. There's areas lacking coverage of the sauce. In that, when I'll bite into the parts with the sauce, I'll definitely get a tanginess from the mustard. Very tangy flavor. And a little bit of sweetness, but definitely more of just a tanginess that's commonly found in mustard. The sweetness that, of course, is there, as the title does suggest and proclaim, honey mustard. I mean, the sweetness is there, but it's definitely not really an outstanding characteristic. It's just nothing that you'd really say, oh gosh, this is I can taste the honey in this. You're not going to be able to say that. You're not even going to be able to say, these are super, sweet. You won't be able to say that. You'll just say, oh, this is tangy. It just tastes more like standard watered down mustard than anything else, really. So that's all, that really is that sauce. As for the top of the wings, which is not even really containing any sort of sauce at all, you can taste almost just the saltiness, I believe, perhaps from breading that is originally coating the wings, sans sauce. You could definitely kind of taste at least some sort of, saltiness that's probably already pre-included in the breading and whatever spices they might throw in there, but that's not the focal point of the review. Mostly we're focusing on the honey mustard sauce, which is kind of partially coating it. So rather simple flavor. I feel it could have been I feel it could have been containing perhaps a little bit more of a sweetness to it. It's called honey mustard for a reason, and I barely tasted no honey, to be grammatically incorrect there. So, it is what it is, but at least the wings themselves are good quality, and they're edible. They definitely are, but they're lacking a little bit more, let's say, than Planet Wings often might be. So, price-wise, you can say these 5 wings, we got them, or actually they threw in a 6th one, but that doesn't happen every time. You could just say, though, these 5 wings were for $4. I mean, $4, I guess it's worth it. Considering the quality of the chicken that you do get, it actually is good quality, You're not getting at least some pieces of garbage thrown in there, some sauce dumped on top of them, so that's a good thing at least. But, for the quality of chicken you're getting, price-wise, it's affordable and worth it, definitely. So, overall, what are we going to rate this exactly? Well, as I said, there's just a little flaws with the sauce, not totally covered. Sauce tasted just a little faint, just, tangy, but nothing really more to it in that regard. And, for that, we're going to be giving this a 7.2 out of 10, just a little bit lower than average. But the quality of the chicken is really what prevented me from rating it any lower than that, because it is great quality chicken, and that's really the big redeeming characteristics of these boneless wings from Planet Wings. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this review. Kind of powered through it, though I doubt we really did. This is Reported Leak, and this is Running an Empty Food Review. Today we reviewed the honey mustard wings from Planet Wings. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you later. Until next time, thank you, and take care. Goodbye.